Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, yeah, as you know, yesterday Bitcoin might have completed this 5-wave move to the upside. We talked about that in yesterday's last video, which could indicate a first potential trend reversal here to the upside, highlighted in orange. We're going to zoom in, take a look at that in a minute. Overall, on this chart, wave 1 to the upside, yeah, into April, the April high can be seen as a wave 1 of an impulse, and then the wave 2 to the downside might still be unfolding now, but obviously with the first impulse to the upside, that's the signal we've been waiting for. Another low will get much less likely. We didn't necessarily expect another low. We said, okay, there are two scenarios, either the low is in or not. Yeah. Since this low, this was possible that the actual low was in, and from this point onwards, from Thursday, we were waiting for a first signal to the upside. It also adhered nicely so far to this trend channel. So we're now watching for a possible trend reversal in this section here. Be aware that trend reversals are very, very fragile. This is where the new trend isn't established yet. So, you know, you don't have a crystal ball, so you can't say for sure, but what I can do, I can tell you that the minimum expectations for this move to the downside have been completed. Yeah, we don't need another low. Then I can tell you what we need to see for a trend reversal confirmation. Always bear in mind that confirmation isn't certainty. And yeah, based on that, you know, you can make your decisions. And so let's take a look at that. Basically, the idea is that this was a WXY structure to the downside. And again, the low could be in. Maybe we get one more. The next deeper pullback will tell us the truth. Now we take a look at what levels do need to hold to give us the orange wave count, which would be the, basically, this would probably become the first wave of this larger third wave, which could go into the 40K region. Now let's see, it's a bit too early, but just to give you an idea, what would happen if really the low is in, yeah, of this correction, which started in April. What would need to have, or how would that look, right? Well, it would look as follows. First of all, you see the sketch here of the orange wave count, the 5 waves up. These 5 waves would most likely be a larger first wave of a third wave. We would then get a wave 2, a third of a third, a fourth, and a fifth of a third. This is how it would look like, yeah? This would be the structure, how it would unfold over the next few months, probably, if the low is already in. But it's a bit too early to confirm that. So now it's getting exciting because of the low here, of the 15th of June low, we were looking for a 5-wave move to the upside, yeah, as a first signal. Now you never know if you get that signal, but this is what we wanted to see to have a first confirmation that the trend is shifting back to the upside. Now, it could be that this wave 5 of 1 is in. Now, at the moment, I have no clear confirmation that the top is in here, but looking at the proportions, it's certainly likely. We have 5 waves up. That's the first thing. We've reached the price above 27K. That's also what I wanted to see. We talked about that. Yeah, break above 27K. Already happened yesterday, actually. And it reached the top of the trend channel. So it reached resistance. Okay. 5 waves up. That means we have a valid impulse. Now this can always extend higher, right? There's always comments below the video that ask me, you know, is it now coming down? Now, without a signal, again, that it's coming down, I can't tell you. From a mindset point of view, my view is that if it's coming back now in a wave 2, this is the area it needs to hold for us to give us a third wave rally next with a high likelihood. Again, it doesn't mean that it necessarily needs to come down that much, but this is the standard fib support. So ideally it does. It's all about probabilities. In some rare cases, Bitcoin will not pull back that much. It might only reach the 38.2 retracement. Yeah, let's just quickly add that for info to the chart. So, but what I would like to see is a 3-wave move. A wave, B wave, and C wave. The A wave often reacts to the 38.2 retracement. Then we should get a B wave bounce and a C wave down. Now, I think it is at least reasonable to assume that the top might be in here now, but it's a bit too early to confirm that, right? The thing is, it reached obviously resistance now, got a bit of a rejection, but it really needs a lower low, below the 26,290 level to confirm the trend is shifting back down in a pullback, possibly here in a wave 2. And then somewhere here we should find support either at 25,960, 25,670 or 25,260. And 25,260 is really the support level. These are also support levels, but the main support, the pivot point, where the opportunity that we could get a third wave rally is getting much less likely. If we break below that 78.6 FIB level down here, and then if it does that, it's likely going to make a new low. So all you need to be watching for is if Bitcoin can hold that 78.6 retracement level in any pullback. From that point of view now, because we have 5 waves up now, we can say, okay, as long as Bitcoin is holding above that level, we can get a third wave rally. Only below that level, the yellow count is likely going to play out. And that's because we now have a nice and clean 5-wave move. But it is the first pullback that will tell us the truth. There's always 3 levels of confirmation needed in Elliott Wave to confirm a trend is shifting. First of all, you need to see a 5-wave move up that's large enough, which this is. Then you need to see a 3-wave move down, holding the 78.6 retracement. This is where I gave you this support area. This is the second level of confirmation. And the third level of confirmation will be a break above this high. Now, again, I always say it, because sometimes I get the questions right, but, when you wait with making a trade until you have confirmation and the price has moved, I mean, the key is this is analysis, right? If you want to trade the pullback, that's your decision. This is analysis, not trading. So the thing is, from an analysis point of view, to follow the process, I cannot confirm that a low is in until we've hit that breakout here. However, after 5 waves up, I'm telling you the probabilities have increased. Down here, I told you we're now watching for a reversal, and it seems like it's playing out. The ABC will be the second confirmation. This is when I would normally add, okay? And if I was a breakout trader, I would add here, but which I'm not. So again, it's all a question about strategy, but this is from an analysis point of view. This is all we can do here. We can only analyze and based on evidence, right? But analysis reveals, and revealed in the last few days, there is a potential that we're now going to move up in a 5-wave move. And there you go. We've got it. Now there's a potential at any point that it now pulls back in a 3-wave structure. And I mean, it doesn't. I would have expected it actually to rally a little higher, much, because as I said, if the first 5-wave move up occurs, it can be very aggressive. Now, okay, it is still of decent size. I mean, it moved up off the lows now, around about 9.5%, but it's nothing too exciting. What I said to you over the last few days is that if we see the reversal, then it can be very aggressive, can be very strong. It's not that strong, to be honest, but it's a nice structure, so I like what I see. So it's all about that ABC pullback now. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.